are in place in the city of Johannesburg, and the best person to talk to is the mayor himself, Parks Tau. Mayor, thank you so very, very much for joining us on the line.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
I imagine a morning like this, you have a message for the residents of Johannesburg. What is that message? Mayor, are you able to hear us? All right, it appears that we may have lost the mayor on the line. We've got the mayor, Parks Tau. He is there, but we will certainly get hold of him once again. We'll get him back on the line, and as soon as we get him back, we will be able to talk to him about his message to the residents of Johannesburg and also the contingency plans that the City of Joburg have put in place. A lot of people wanting to find out more detail about the transport system. I believe he is back on the line. Mayor, are you able to hear us now?
Morning, yes, I can hear you.
All right, good morning to you. Mayor, I suppose the only way to begin an interview like this is for your message to the residents of Johannesburg at a time like this. What is it?
Well, firstly, a message of condolences to the families who've lost their loved ones and sympathies to those who are in hospital. Quite a tragic and unfortunate incident that happened on the M1 highway yesterday. We were able to visit the patients also at the hospital. We had 4 priority 1 patients in critical condition. And the doctors have been working overnight on the patients, quite diligent, I should say. And the commitment of the doctors as far as my was quite, under the circumstances, something worth observing and I think commending. To the people of Johannesburg, we really want to request their cooperation, particularly with the JMPD. We've deployed 200 officers throughout the city to be able to direct traffic, particularly in and around Sandton, to ensure that there's smooth access into the area. We've also been able to deploy bus services, Patco, Metro Bus, and Gautrain buses. Which be dedicated into the area for free, so that we can get as many people onto public transport as possible. So to enable us to ease the congestion that's anticipated on the roads in the city of Johannesburg.
Mayor, let's just talk a little bit more about the contingency plans and the partnerships that we've been hearing about. So what the word that we've gotten is the fact that there are going to be free services, and please just correct us if we are wrong and we are not understanding the reports. There'll be free bus services from the Gautrain, also from the Rea Vaya, and also with Uber and other agencies. Can you talk to us about this? How is this all going to be working?
We've received confirmation from our partners. Patco has said that all their bus services from Soweto into Sandton, Contingency will be free. We also, from Metro Bus, are providing free services for customers that are in and around the Sandton. So the focus is in the areas that are affected, really Sandton, Contingency and related areas, for both morning and evening peak for people to be able to access. Gautrain has also confirmed that they would have their buses free and available. By last night, Uber had been providing services for free. I hadn't received confirmation at this morning whether they would be providing services from the train station. But as soon as we get confirmation, I will be able to confirm.
Okay, so as we know, as you said, Patco from Soweto to Sandton, metro buses in all areas also there affected, free services, Gautrain buses, free services. But I think what people need to know is that the Gautrain is not a free service, that you still have to pay for the rides on the Gautrain, but it's once you get to the different stations, then the services from the buses will be free. And is it also being confirmed that they are extending their routes and stopping at different areas as opposed to their normal routes to try and alleviate the traffic?
They are trying to put as many buses as possible. We've put in additional buses also. So all partners have come to the party to ensure. I should say that Autopack last night did confirm that they would also be providing additional buses so that we are able to alleviate the situation.
We've been listening to the CEO of Murray & Roberts talking, and they, of course, talking about the fact that they are conducting their own investigation into the incident as to what happened. They're not sure. There is no confirmation from their side. What is the City of Joburg doing as well? Are you conducting your own investigation? Has it started? If not, when can we expect that to start?
We have appointed specialist engineers to do an investigation on behalf of the City of Johannesburg. And they would start their investigation. They would confirm to me later this afternoon as to when they would conclude their investigation.
Also, Mayor, the death toll. We've been reporting this morning that overnight it was confirmed that a third person died and that 3 people are in fact dead. Can you confirm this? Have you had news on the death toll and the condition of those that are still in critical conditions?
At this point, that's the number that has been confirmed. The number of people that's been confirmed this morning was 3. We're still looking out for the situation in the hospitals, and we'll be able to update every time we get information.
That's the Mayor of the City of Johannesburg, Parks Tau. Thank you very much for talking to us here on the programme and for updating us as to the contingency plans that the City of Joburg has put in place after this disaster. These are live visuals that you're seeing on your screen right now, just keeping you updated as to now we're seeing this bridge being moved. You'll remember when we had the conversation a bit earlier with Murray & Roberts, they mentioned that only after midnight did the clearing up process begin because of different investigations that were taking place and obviously trying to free some of those that were trapped under this bridge. Well, there you can see now that I imagine a huge portion of that bridge has now started to be moved. And let's just reiterate again what they were saying. It's not necessarily the bridge itself that collapsed, but rather the structure holding up the bridge that has gone down. And that, of course, is a portion of it. Let's move on to